Hello. Yeah, thank you for correcting me. I'm so sorry. I think there was certain problems in my mic. All of you guys, once again, a very warm welcome to the session. So I was just having a conversation without noticing that there is a little problem in my mic. So thank you very much for all of you to join into the next stream. My name is Akash Malhotra and I'll be your host for today. Welcome to our another stream. I'm very happy and fascinated. I have a lot of news to share with you. My objective is always been fulfilled to have at least one once in a week to have conversation with you. We have a lot of potential market news. We will be talking about market, and we will also trying to understand market to the best possible extent by understanding of various points. Also, as you know that the name of the stream is the Millennium Strategy. So for today, we'll be taking some live trades in my trading account based on the strategy itself. This is my today's statistics. Today, we were like closely around 50% accuracy level. We will try to gain it little on the higher side. We will be using mix of both the worlds. That means fixed time trade. We will also talk about the forex market analysis. So there are a lot of things for us we will be doing for this week. Let me clear everything on my screen. As you know, guys, every week when I comes to you, when I basically come to you, I talk about the financial market and I split this session into the two half. The very first half we'll be talking about the major market economic events, various trading ideas, and based on those trading ideas, we will try to gain a maximum profitable potential based on that. So I welcome you to the stream once again. So we have some comments lined up. Mr. Rathod, you said, hello, sir. Hope you are doing good in terms of wealth as well as health. Thank you very much, sir. I'm happy to see you again after a week. I am fascinated to see you too, sir. So the best part is like I love the people who are committed to in terms of learning. I have been trading from more than 5 years with Olymptrade, and my experience that people who tend to gain more knowledge have a better chances to make better than the most of the people. Like I strongly believe that if you have knowledge always plays the crucial parts in making money, because the person who has a little higher experience or knowledge in trading, this knowledge will always come in handy. So that means if you know slightly better than others, there are higher chances for you to make more money in the financial market. Anyways, we'll wait for a couple of minutes for all traders to join in. Until the time, I'll read your comments as well. Make sure if you have any doubt, anything that you wishes to ask me, may it be regarding the financial market, and if there are certain features on the platform that you want to be improved, may it be in the terms of deposit, or may it be in a specific thing that you want to see in the Olymptrade application itself, I'll be more than happy to assist you in that, guys. Okay, so Abhinavji had a few more questions, not audible. I think I hope I'm audible to you right now. Mr. Rathore said today I'm having a lots of questions for you. If you feel comfortable to respond to them, please try to do that. Yeah, I'll try to do everything possible from mine to being very honest with you in the conversation. Okay, so as you know that today's session will be split into the two half. I'll be replying to client concern as well. So as of now, Abhinavji is putting a lot of efforts in typing all his thought into the comment session. Thank you very much about that. I'll try to answer as many as possible. Remember, but today's topic is that the live trading we'll be doing. Okay, and we have to respect each other absolutely in the comment session. So yeah. So Abhinavji said. Today I was going through the education section of Olymptrade, and the first section I found the line "a good trader can" about a good trader. Can you explain this line in terms of trading? A good trader. Everything comes to the discipline. Now, I happened to had a conversation with one of the client who had in the Olymptrade, like in my client history, made a generous amount of PNL, close to around $48,000. Close to around $48,000. So the client made profit, but due to aggressive act of trading, there were considerable consequences of it as well, because you start making a lot of money. Then our basically objective, our faith, or you may can say that the confidence or slightly on the higher side, and overconfidence plays a crucial part. So a successful trader is a trader who always knows his limit. So you should know what should be your daily trading margin. If you are able to reach that specific goal, may it be in the morning itself around 10 a.m., 12 a.m., doesn't matter, you close the trading at that very sentence, because over trading can drain your account like anything. Do not trade with 1 to more than 1 to 5% of your initial capital, because it will keep your capital under higher volume of stress. Now again, in the stress position, we are forced to take some decisions to for the recovery, and that might be happening for you to lose your entire balance. So remember, every trader, it's our responsibility as a trader, as an investor. Let me be very honest with you. It's our responsibility to handle our capital. We handle our profit and we handle our losses. That's how a successful trader journey looks like. This will basically sums up everything with every context that I'm saying to you about, Mr. Radha. Mr. Abhinavji said another question. Thank you very much for the question. Mr. Abhinavji said, what is the meaning of being persistent in terms of trading? Persistent. Okay, so we can take the meaning literally from anywhere. Just a second, please. I think I have one request. Um, okay, let me get back to your question. Forgive me about that. Okay, so again, getting back to your question, sir. Abhinavji, persistent is a person uh, who does the same work in exact the same manner, same line of work. So this basically comes under the dedication part as well. I think I am just logged out of my account. Very strange. Let me just re-log in. Just a second, please. I don't know. This happens at times. Okay, just a second. Let me write it down. Let's do that. Forgive me about the inconvenience that happens at times. And I don't think that it will happen once again. Like you have to log in once in a while in your account. Anyways, let me get back to your question, sir. My screen literally froze for a time duration. Just give me a moment, please. So yeah, getting back to your question. So the persistence. Persistence means like you're doing the same thing for the continuous period of time. So I had this one client who was very persistent in his trading. So that means he was taking regular profit, exiting the market at the right moment, and making that much amount of profit and leaving the market rather than over trading on that particular instance on the same day. This basically helped the client to accumulate wealth, great amount of wealth in a shorter duration of time. So that is what we aim for, right? The continuous profitability, but with the dedication. Mr. Usman ji had a conversation. Okay, bhai, kaise hu? I'm thank you, and I hope you are doing great as well, Mr. Usman. Welcome to our stream. So, I think around 10 minutes have been passed. Let's talk about the financial market and the better trading ideas for you. I have a lot of news specifically for you. This is we are very close to an year end, and this basically helps us to determine what sort of market volatility we can expect in the upcoming time. So let's talk about the market and then we'll move ahead after that. So the very first thing that as a trader we need to understand what are the major trading advantages that we will see. So I want you to have a very closer look on the value of Brent right now. Okay. So if we select the value of Brent and took it to a 1 day, you will see there are two level of supports which are sitting exactly right here. Let me just close this horizontal trend line. Okay, and draw a horizontal. I hope it gives me an opportunity to draw the same, because in the portrait version, this is exclusively for you guys. Sometimes clients are feels it's very difficult to make money in mobile version. So that is the portrait version that I'm using right now. I have squeezed or dialed down my screen size to an extent that you will be able to see it very effectively when you are streaming or watching it on the YouTube itself. Okay, let me see if it gives me an option to draw a trend line, because this is very good thing that I wanted to show you right now. No, it really isn't giving us. So let me just explain you from this. So there are particularly two level of supports which are siding in here. The very first level of support is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is lying around $70 per barrel. But before this, there is another level of support. If we may see this, this is what we call it as 70, close to $72 per barrel. And based on this, I was having a conversation with some of the clients that this would be an excellent opportunity to hold your position on Brent. And here, coming close to this price level, the prices started directly itself into the upward. That shows that there is a very good chances for Brent to increase in the upcoming time. Now, if you want to hold a position on this, I was just watching it and I was like making an assumption based on it on the demo account. I hope I have opened the trade on this. I think I closed the trade on this. So here, if you'll see, holding a position on Brent could have yielded us a very good amount of profitability. But this is just a demo explanation that I'm giving it to you. Okay, so let's get ahead. So the value of Brent, good buying. Second is you also have a very good buying entry on gold. So there are very strong chances for gold prices to rise in the upcoming time. Gold recently has been decreased. There is one of the biggest reason why the value of gold decreased. I think, forgive me about that. I think I have missed couple of comments. Usman ji said, sir, okay, Usman ji said इसमें काम किया है. Welcome sir, thank you. भाई उर्दू में बताओ. I wish I could have Usman ji, but this channel is for all the audiences, right? So today's stream will be conducted in the English language. However, if you may seem to know about that in the Urdu or Hindi language, we have some managers who are conducting this webinar, especially on, I think, on Thursday. Once webinar is conducted on Thursday, and somewhere around Wednesday as well. There are two streams that are conducted in a Hindi and Urdu language. So you can join the stream and get to know about that. Thank you very much. So Mr. Abhinav ji said a second question on 6th of December, 7 p.m. Uh, us NFP knows, okay, so PM, US NFP as well as private NFP data was positive. Okay, but for the first 5 minutes, the candle goes hugely up into GBP USD and Euro USD. Then it goes very much down. What is the reason for this? So market not only react on the non-farm payroll. That's a very good question that you asked, Mr. Abhinav. So market don't rely on a non-farm payroll only. It heavily relies on the unemployment rate data. So that means if the non-farm payroll and unemployment rate data both shows a positive stream, you can check the history of NFP. Go in and select any NFP data, any specific date. If both the data, non-farm payroll and unemployment rate, are showing you the good sign, that is the green sign, there is a huge possibility that the trend can be an uptrend. Yeah, I want you to do your own analysis on this, Mr. Abhin. I have given you a little hint on about that. उस्मान जी, I didn't get your question. So उस्मान जी is asking, भाई उर्दू में बताओ, काउंट अपना हो या जिसका भी हो. भाई मेरी बात सुन लो. अकाउंट अपना हो गया जिसका भी हो. I didn't get your question, Mr. Usman. Please clarify your concern. You can also write in the Urdu language. I can read it, but the way that you are speaking, we are unable to get that. Okay. So I just have told you about the two trading opportunities. The very first opportunity will be lying ahead on the Brent. Brent is very close to the support level, and there are higher chances for the value of Brent to increase starting from this level. So this is a primary level of support one, and the second level of support is close to around $70 per barrel. Okay. So this one is the first. This one is the first level of support, and the second one is this. Now, why this? If I zoom out here, you will see this is the first level of support, 70 close to $72 per barrel, and the second level of support is hanging around $70 per barrel, which basically justifies the five times why the price has been increasing from this level. So yeah, it gives us a clear idea about that. So the Brent has a good probability of going into the upward direction. If you're not very sure, you can open up a trade in demo account in Brent specifically with 10x or 20x, not more than that. Now, the second thing I wanted to give you a hint about is gold. Gold prices has been shaken drastically by the interest rate decisions data taken by US government. I think on day before yesterday, we can say it at yesterday only. So yesterday, one of the biggest data news release was the interest rate decisions taken by the US, formed, which basically give us an analogy that the value of gold started decreasing. Now it comes to such a good level of 2600 psychological buying point. It may act in your favor, and there is a possibility again for the value of gold to rise. Selection of a moderate multiplier around 30, selecting a very small stop loss around 25 to 30%, higher chances for it to rise, and you can select the take profit of around 60 to 120%, up to you. That would be the first signal. Second signal, we talked about gold, we talked about Brent, but we missed about one part. Bitcoin, guys. Have a closer look on Bitcoin. Now, the value of Bitcoin dropped suddenly to a level of around $91,000, 93,000. Forgive me about that. So, here in this situation, what really has happened? So, mega selling has happened. So, when the price of Bitcoin, there is a higher chances for it to break around 1.10 level. That means $110,000 level. So, $110,000 level. So, here when it come close to this level, a large scale of sellers started selling it because this is an extreme level. So whenever you will see any price is been broken, people started selling that highest price, then the market tumbles down, then they again buy it, and again they sell it for the higher price. So here the buying and selling is happening. So they bought it at the price of the minimum level, and they are selling it once they reach it highest level. Now, based on this formation, there is a high speculation can be made on Bitcoin that it may rise very soon. Slim chances that it can go below 90,000. So if we select a moderate multiplier of around 10, put a position in the buying situation, I think there are good chances for Bitcoin to rise. So these are the three entries that I have explained it to you for today, guys. Mr. Abhinav ji said one comment here. On 19th December, Fed increased interest rate on, yes, due to with GBP, USD and Euro USD currency falls hugely in the opening first candle 11:30, not 11:30. It's 12:30, sir. It's 12:30. So interest rate decisions plays a very tricky part. You also forget about one part, Mr. Abhinav. Not only the Fed interest rate decisions were taken, but one of the biggest decision was also taken regarding which one? The BOJ interest rate decision. That is one of the reasons why the USD JPY exactly from 8:30, the data was released around 8:25. So if you look into the candle exactly at 8:30, the market starting shooting up from 8 to 8:30, you will see because the data was released around 8:25, so we may see this 8 to 8:30 candle. So starting from this price level, the market jumped like anything. So I happen to have seen the previous results, which gives me a clarity of idea. Then when the price of keep asset keep on increasing on BOJ interest rate decision. Now, since the price reach extreme high, so there are some sort of correction, which can benefit the value of gold very precisely. That is another reason why I have told you the value of gold may rise. Okay, enough for the market updates. We joined it for a reason, right? Let's do some live trading. So here we'll talk about the market. We'll do some live trading there, and we will have excellent opportunity to have a conversation. Okay, so Mr. Abhinavji asked another. Asia is dropping very smoothly. On 19th of December at 7 o'clock US GDP data and the core PCE 19th of December. That means yesterday only. It was positive and is affecting Euro using GBP USD consolidation in some minutes. Then why 1 hour it went in lower level? I wasn't working for a couple of days, Mr. Abhinav. So unfortunately, I haven't seen the market volatility during the time, but I'll get back to your question into the next week for sure to give you more clarity of data because as of now, I'm using a portrait version and it's difficult for me to show you the economic calendar graph here on the screen itself. Anyways, let's begin our conversation. These are very good questions, Mr. Abhinav. If possible, have a personal conversation with us so that we will be able to clarify it with you clearly. For all the traders, let me tell you that if you have advance or expert status, for expert status clients, you have been given an opportunity to have an exclusive conversation once in a week with your financial analyst. That means 4 sessions in a month. So this is an exclusive opportunity to have conversation with the financial and these are absolutely free of cost. You do not need to pay anything at all. All you need to have is an expert status. If you can see on my screen, I am at the expert level of level 15. So if you have an expert level, schedule your session, have a direct conversation. Let me tell you that we have been doing it from a very long time. As far as I remember, I have met more than 10,000 people, conducted more than 10,000 meetings so far. And the results or the questions which I had were amazing. It were amazing. Second thing, we need to understand that every trade that you take should be based on the strategy. We are not taking an ideal trade or demo trade. So that is the reason why these sessions has been conducted with the live audience, with the live platform. Let me tell you that all the trades that I'll be taking on my trading account are been little delayed. So if you guys want to copy my trade, that would be humbly I will be asking you. We are doing it for a reason. Give me a moment, please. My graph is sticking. Okay. All right. A train of thought was completely lost in one of the conversation with you. Okay. Anyways, okay. So let's get back to the back to the track. Forgive me about that. So we'll be doing some live trading for today. As you know, the name of the stream is the Millennium Strategy, and that is what we'll be using. And we'll try to optimize our results based on the various trading dynamics of the market. And yeah, please do not try to copy my trades. My trade can go for the toss. And if you try to copy my trades in YouTube, the stream might get delayed anytime between a few seconds to a minute. And we know how important it is to take the trade at the right interval, specifically if you are taking the trade on fixed time trade. So therefore, my humble request is do not try to copy my trade, guys. Let's begin the action. So as you know, I will be teaching you if you do not have expert data, that is completely fine. I'll teach you how to craft this trading strategy manually by using different set of indicators and oscillators. So let me just first of all teach you how to apply these trading strategies. Uh, if you can see here, there is an A symbol. We call it as technical analysis symbol. We click on A symbol, then we go to strategies option. Once we go to strategy option, we scroll it down and here the name of the strategy will be completely visible. That's a Millennium strategy. We click on the Millennium strategy, we enable it, and here our product team is working very hard for you. So they have actually created this strategy and also have created a small demonstration how this trading strategy really works. You enable this strategy and it will be applied automatically. Now, the best part about this strategy is let me just go with a very small amount first. Now, the best part about this strategy is you can see the combination for the candle is the high Kenashi. Now, every candle is a high Kenashi candle. Now, what does it really mean? It averages out previous candle. It averages out previous candle. Now, if that is the case, in that situation, if it averages out the previous candle, so every candle start from middle of previous one. Remember when not to take a trade. When there is a doji candle appearance here, if there is a doji candle appearance here, we will never take the trade on the assets like these. These assets are considered as highly risky assets. Okay, so these are the fixed time trades we have taken. Okay, so one is on the profitable front. So here what you can see, if there are sequence of red candle, that means it's a strong downtrend. Here we'll see that the zero is acting as a reference line. If the bars formation zero increasing below zero and they are gaining the strength, that means there is a high probability for market to follow into the downtrend. And here we could have taken a downtrend, and that is the reason why we took the trade in downward direction. We have given like around 2 minutes for the candle to settle down. Let's wait for around 2 minutes, and we will find some more signals in there. Guys, let me know in the comment section on which asset are you finding out the signals. I have few more comments which I will read very soon. Give me some moment, guys. Okay. So Mr. Abhinav ji is basically made this questionnaire by sitting that these are the very good question, Mr. Abhinav. Which time is appropriate to trade in Forex in terms of economic news, like exact realization of the data and time, some minutes before or it or some time after this? I love taking the trade when the data releases, but it also varies upon what sort of data it is. Now, there are two ways to take the trade. You can either, take a blind trade. That means a blindfold trade. You can either take the trade in both the direction, expect the candle to be big enough. But that would be something that we are expecting the market has to up below big candle or not. But, but we have to think about that perspective as well. So if both of the data are green, I usually watch the data and then take the trade. Here, there will be 5 to 6 seconds delay, Mr. Abhinav. And in this period, I took the trade, I make money and I leave the market. This is what we call it as a scalping. We do scalping at that moment. We majority of the time do scalping at that moment. So our trade was profitable, nice. Okay. Um, Let me just read another. It's like I'm doing take loss, answer stop profit. If I continuously watch market in forex, my patience gets fall. If I just put a trade up or up and go for the some other work, then next 1 to 3 hours my SL hit. It also depends upon the value of multiplier that you select, Mr. Abhinav. In Forex, you have to select a moderate value of multiplier and adjust your trade accordingly. That is one thing that you can do. Okay, we have okay strong red possibilities. Why? Because I think around 7 p.m. there was a PMI data. Okay, just a second, guys. I think there is a one of the biggest data release so far. Not biggest, but I just forget to note about that. So right now, in 1 second, you will see a very high fluctuation in the market. Yes, can you see this? What sort of changes? Okay. We wanted to take an uptrend. Why? We were little late to open up. Anyways, it's a $10 trade. I haven't seen the data yet. I thought of opening it right away. Anyways, let's watch this. Okay, nice. So this is the trade that I have taken on the data. This trade has been taken on an impulse. I have seen the market and saw that there is a sudden volatility, and it is was falling in upward direction trend. That is the reason I took the trade in upward direction. Let's see how it goes because I think the data turns out to be right. If the data is red, that means gold has to increase. If the gold is increasing, that means USD pair will be decreasing. And let me just see my forex trade. Has it started giving us the profit yet? Not really, not really. What's there something with the gold? I think we should have opened up an early trade on this. These are my forex trades. Where's the price? It's increasing amazingly. Such a nice increase that we are seeing. Nice. Let me just watch my. Okay. Sometimes the graph when you're using portrait version, it's become volatile. How much seconds are remaining? I don't know why my graph pointed like this. Let me just reload the page once again. Let's wait for the trade to close and this is the live trade that we have taken on the PCE price index data. The data has to be red. I'm very sure. Now that means, okay, nice, nice. What's with gold? Our gold should be in profitable right away. Okay, nice. Let's see. Okay. So this $8,000 started giving us profit. Nice. This is what I was telling you guys. There's high chances for gold to be in the rising side. There was high possibility for gold to rise, and it is rising right now. Are you enjoying today's stream? If you do, please hit that like button. Subscribe to Olymptrade. That is what we are doing from a long time. We want to assist our client to the best possible extent so that we can give you some good trading advice and the market ideas as well. Okay. Sometimes once you use a very small portrait version, also it's very difficult to watch the market at that instances. Anyways, uh, shall we? Okay, so that means if the okay, I have a very good idea. If the value of USD must be decreasing, that means let's say USD JPY must be falling down. 101% USD JPY must be falling down right now. Correct? If it is falling down, that means it has to increase against Euro USD. So let's check Euro USD now. Yep, yep. So $300 trade I have taken on this and finally turned out to be profitable. And I'll give you also another hint, right? If the USD decreases, it will positively impact Bitcoin. So that means Bitcoin also have to rise. 101%, I'm sure. Yep. Can you see this? Bitcoin is also rising. So yeah, we have some good news here, which are working in our favor. That's a good sign of profitability, indeed. So it is an inflation data released by US, and it shows a good strength in the market. So yeah, right now the market, it will take like some period of time for market to get stabilize itself. Can we check Euro USD right now? I think it should be in the profitable side. Yep, it's in the profitable side. When we talk about the market, there are a lot of things that we also need to understand that the market cannot behave in a certain way every time. But majority of the time, we will try to analyze it to the best possible extent from our end. Make sure if you have any question, hit that like button, subscribe to Olum Trade, share it with your friends. Let us know how do you feel about these sessions. We are working very hard from the very first day itself to give you the best trading ideas and the best technical knowledge possible from our end. The last gold trade that we have taken on the PCE price index data again turned out to be profitable. We took the trade for 2 minutes duration and the price is on the profitable front. Mr. Abhinavji said core PCE price index data down data. Yes, you are right, Mr. Abhinav. I hope you made profit on this data. If the data is down, that means gold has to increase. If the gold has to increase, that means Euro USD should be increasing. So as the Bitcoin. Not only this, we also will see that GBP USD should have been increasing as well at the same time. So here you will see again the GBP USD is increasing. So these are all correlated. If one currency performs in one way, another currency performs exactly opposite, but based on the variation of the candle itself. Okay. So GBP USD is an amazing increasing right now. Nice, nice. Okay, let's find some good results. Okay, so let's do some live trading right now. The second half of the session, we talk about the financial market and also do take some live trades in our trading account. Let's watch the last trade that we have taken on the Asia Composite Index. I hope it turned out to be profitable. Around 25 seconds are remaining. So, as you know, the name of the strategy is Millennium Strategy. Here we use the Heikin-Ashi candle along with the detrended price oscillator, DPO, we call it as. The DPO, the value of DPO, if you will see, it's been selected for the period of 10. Now, how we should can like take a trade on this? So you have to first of all observe the momentum. Okay, so the Asia Composite trade also becomes profitable for us. You see, it was pointing us in upward direction. The Heiken-Ashi candle was having a very good strength in upward direction. That is the reason why we took the trade in upward direction, and finally it becomes profitable for us. Let's do, okay, I wanted to reduce the amount around $2.5. There's a possibility for it. The trend reversal hasn't formed it here yet. I have one risk-free trade. Let's do that. So we were not very sure. It has to be below this. So here you in the day trended price oscillator, DPO, if the bars are below zero, that means the trend is about to move into the downward direction, but it hasn't started yet. That is the reason why we use the risk-free trade instead. Even if the trade goes for the toss, there is nothing for us to lose on this front. Let's find some good signals. So here, doji candle formation, a sideways trend. That's a big no. We are watching the graph for 1 minute duration. Therefore, our trading time should be like around 2 to 3 minutes. It depends upon how much time duration do you watch the candle for. But usually the shorter time duration would be a little riskier. Now here the trend is completely downward. We could have taken a multiple trades to anticipate. Now even though here the market shows the recovery, we are still not considering this trade because here if you'll see the candle is pushing itself in the downward direction. Yes, that is what I was talking about. So here the trend is exactly in the downward direction. Strong downtrend, never take the trade upward direction. So you heard about this trade in English, right? Trend is your friend. You always take the trade according to the trend itself. I wanted to take some trades. So do we have any support level close? Okay, so we have a close support level here, somewhere here. Let me switch the graph to 5 minutes duration to check the entire thing. So support close by. Okay. So be very careful when you are taking the trade near the support and resistance level, especially with this strategy because this strategy heavily relies on the trend level. So it shows us positive result, but I'm not very sure. It might or might not. Let me just use one risk-free trade. I'm not very sure about this. Let's look into the last Euro Composite Index trade. Yes, it's profitable. Nice, nice. Red candle just below zero. Detrended price oscillator shows us a very good market synchronization with it. So yeah, on I have taken two trades. So Abhinav ji said, I have taken two trades in gold and Bitcoin for 10x and 20x multiplier speed. Can you please tell me how much time should I hold this? Gold in 20x. Here you can, with the gold on 20x, you can hold your position for days. That's nothing to worry about. Even you can test this hypothesis in the demo account itself. With 20x multiply, you can hold it for 1 to a week as well because there is a very less probability that the gold might tumble down. Very slim chances of it. So yeah, I mean, in my opinion, okay. Can we see some good trades? Guys, let me know in the comment section where do you find the signals more often. This another trade of ours seems to be profitable in the front, but anyways, we cannot say unless and until it closes. Let's find some more trades. Crypto Composite Index, a sideways trend. It's a big no part for us. We will not take the trade in the extreme market situation as of now. Let's skip it. I was thinking about the engulfing part first. I mean, the engulfing part should be happening. Bullish and bearish engulfing. We also do. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I'm not sure. Not very sure. We'll just take one downtrend because if there are sequence of downtrend, right, any of the trade can reverse itself. For me, it happens with me a lot of time. I usually take the trend, and if the support and resistance close by, even though I take the trade in the same direction, my trade goes for the toss in the last second or so. So I am hoping that it will fall. Okay, so commodity composite index again a profitable trade for us. So we have a sequence of profitability for today. Nice, nice. So we had like 50% accuracy, and right now it has been increased to 59%. So kudos to the strategy that we are using as of now. Guys, I hope you are enjoying today's stream. Let me know in the comment section what's your thought about this. Commodity is up at 1909. 1909. I think we did take a trade on commodity, right? Yeah, we already did. And the timing is 1908 is what we have taken, sir, Abhinavji. So I think before 1 seconds of you posting it down, we executed the trade. And thank you. The trade become finally profitable. So yeah, on some of the assets when we are on the shaky grounds, that if we are not very sure, you see, that's what exactly I was thinking about. That is the reason I use $5 here, because every time when I find a very strong downtrend happening, and here it reached to the maximum level. Here, see what can you observe is a detrended price oscillator. When it reached to the maximum level, there is a inward shift in these bars of DPO, which is a sign for an uptrend. It's a sign for an uptrend. So I think this trade will go for the toss, but anyways, we'll see. A sideways market, a big no trade. Let's find some more. Big candle, long tail, big no. Let's check Euro USD. What do you think about Euro USD? I think Euro USD had a great possibility of rising now. Uh, how about I take another $60 trade and put it into the upward direction for around 6 minutes till our string last. I mean, some sort of price correction has to be there, but then the candle should move in upward direction because the PC data turned out to be right. So the market momentum should be following into the same way, the way that we are anticipating from it. So the last trade become toss. Euro USD is slightly on the positive front as of now. So DPO, we didn't follow DPO. We took our trade based on the hypothesis. Okay. Again, the graph shifted in upward direction. Let me reload this screen. Guys, I hope you are enjoying today's stream. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think of today's stream? I think we have taken some good trades of live. And also, there was a live chance for you to see how we can execute the trade in the market momentum when the market seemingly volatile. I'm reading PC price index data now. It's all red. It's all red, which is a sign for a serious downtrend. And this is what exactly has happened. Uh, okay. Now, what's with the gold, guys? I haven't seen the gold. I mean, gold. I told you in the beginning of the stream, the gold will rise. It has to rise. I don't know why. It's a gut feeling which is saying it to me. And yes, it is with rising. What sort of profitability were we able to generate on this? So Euro USD trade also seemingly profitable. $8,000 is making like around $586. Nice. That's a good amount of profit we are making on this. Great. Great profit. Not small profit. It's a great profit. The Bitcoin is started rising. Nice. Uh, okay. Let me just reload the screen once again. So we are making a good amount of profit on all the assets. More majority of all the assets. Made be Bitcoin. On Bitcoin, I think we are making good amount of profit here. Around $8,000 is what we have anticipated for the Bitcoin to rise. Gold, I think it has to be profitable. So yeah, 37, 37, $38. It still can rise. It still can rise. I'm very hopeful about that. Guys, let me know in the stream, in the comment section, how do you feel about today's stream? We have been working very hard, me and my fellow colleagues, to give you the best trading ideas and the best synopsis of the market. If you have any question that you may seek to know about, feel free to ask this question into the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer all of your doubts and all of your questions. Okay, let's look into the last trade. Is it seemingly positive now? Uh, every time I have to reload my screen. Forgive me about the inconvenience. It's because of the portrait version that we are using. Okay, I also need to reload this. The page is stucking to one price level and it is auto switching itself. So Euro USD, again, we thought that it would increase and we given like around 5 minutes for it. Let's wait for the trade to close. So guys, that we today is our last trade that we have taken already. I'm excited. And I wish you all the best that you have been like being the part of the team from a very long time. My objective is to help out my clients to the best possible extent. That is what I've been doing from more than past years. And I basically want all of you to make great amount of money, to sustain for a longer duration and make a great profitable trade by yourself, become a professional trader. That is what our objective is. We want to be someone. We want to be something. And using this, we can make ourselves all positive good outcomes. Let me just check my last trades. So Euro USD positive, this positive, this positive. We have some non-profitable trades here as well. But in Forex, we are able to generate a good amount of profit. So, first of all, thank you very much for all of you. I'm basically happy to see you once in a week. I'll be catching up with you into the next week. Thank you very much for staying ahead in live with me. I'll be coming up in the next week with some more trading ideas, and a new year will be there. We'll see how the market reacts basically. So, thank you very much. It was a lovely having conversation with you, and I still wish you to be good in everything that you may wish. I hope this upcoming year will brings a lot of joy to you and your possible results. Thank you very much. My name is Akash Malhotra, and I'll be signing off for today. Have a great day ahead and a great weekend, guys. Bye bye.